Hello guys, it is I, that Pandi guy, and I'm here again with another video, and today we're going to be going over my recent Pompeii woo woo, and we won, which is just nice. It's always nice to win something now and then. And we basically, I don't know, it was so basically we went in and we didn't have like a ton of people registered this time around, and it kind of made our enemy, I guess, like the enemy we faced was a lot weaker, and I will give it to them. These guys did make this Pompeii extremely a lot more fun than like some of my previous ones. Like, although, like, of course it wasn't as fun as, like, for example, PLW. It's more of an evened out fight whenever we fight PLW, which is just really enjoyable because I mean it's really nice to kind of put up a struggle. But I mean, this still was pretty fun because these guys did make sure to keep kind of field presence, even towards the end, right? Like, even after we pushed them into their spawn, they did kind of fight us a lot. And I mean, I do got to thank them for that because it can be really boring if it ends in 20 minutes, right? Like, it's such a letdown when you wait for 2 weeks and then it ends in 20 minutes. But I'll kind of get into explaining what happened. So I had a game plan going into this, but I did end up noticing that these guys, of course, were generally weaker than, normal enemies we might face. So I kind of dropped the game plan and I just changed up what I was going to do. And I will kind of explain what I was planning to do. So if you guys didn't notice, right off the bat, I put down a marker, and basically this was way better because what I normally used to do is just put coordinates in chat to kind of coordinate my accounts. And it was really actually, like, it was kind of aggravating because I would have to scroll all the way up because whenever you go into Pompeii, they basically reset your chats, and it's just really frustrating having to scroll each of my accounts up. And this really helps. And to be fair, I am a huge part of the fighting force, so I don't think one of my pings is going to be like aggravating like our alliance members. So basically what I did was I was going to gather all my accounts into a center area between all of our structures on our side of the map, and I was going to set up my main account into at least like two, three, four of the main structures, right? That like the enemy would be forced to fight. And what I was gonna do was I was gonna have them sit, like all my marches and stuff, sit in a cinder area, so where they could just kind of go into each of these buildings pretty easily, right? Like, it wouldn't have been super hard or anything, and it wouldn't have been like super far because I would have all my marches gathered up, and if they needed, they could always fight off an enemy that came to kind of disrupt anything. So it was like a new strategy I wanted to try out. I wanted to play more defensive and kind of force myself to play slower because I do play a lot faster than I can usually give myself time to think for. Also, we'll start kind of talking about what's happening on the screen. So right off the bat, I did attack one dude, and I guess I ported his base. And basically, I started attacking this other person, which I do want to mention that they had Peggy on their wall this entire time. They never swapped Peggy off. They never took Peggy off. I don't know what like was going through their head. They on it. Okay, so soon I'm gonna have all my accounts pull up because if you guys didn't notice on the map while I was talking, we basically took over these buildings, and I was setting markers and kind of making my accounts make their way, kind of slithering through this area, and I end up putting this marker to give my accounts, like, to move my accounts over here. And I mean, honestly, I probably could have done this better. Hitting this base this whole time wasn't smart while getting my marches swarmed, so I probably should have cleared the field, but I really didn't care. I just like let them keep suiciding. But I mean, Peggy, dude, you had to have Peggy on your, oh, that hurts. But I swarmed this dude, and they honestly, if they had like Regro or something, or Tom, just like counter damage in this situation would have been so good. I mean, of course it's only Pompeii, but I'm still gonna kind of explain, like, the fact that counter damage would have been so massive for like how many marches I was swarming with. Like, I don't even know. Like, this dude was not ready for it. But yeah. But when I was talking about my strategy earlier, basically, I don't know if I mentioned it, but like I was saying, I was gathering all my troops into a center area, and I wanted to just be able to reinforce because, like I said, I wanted to play more defensive and I wanted to play slower to kind of change up my game style. I also wanted to just change how I think while I play because I do play at a really fast pace, and it's hard for me because I'm going through 7 accounts, and I'm not trying to complain, guys, but it is a little difficult at times, and of course it is fun. It's how I play, and I play like that for a reason. But of course I'm always going to look for ways to improve at just playing like that in general. So it was something I wanted to do. I actually had different hero lineups for what I was gonna do, but when I saw our enemy, I actually ended up just using my normal hero lineups. And if you guys don't notice, I have Bella out on the field, which is pretty awesome because my freaking Rider heroes have always been so balls. Also, this dude's defending with Charlie, which I mean is a little questionable if they had legendary heroes, but honestly, I can't knock it. Could have been worse. I think they actually had their heroes out hitting the helipad, and it actually ended up so miserably. Yikes. I don't blame them. They tried their best, but it was just an ouch. Though I will say I only had like 2 marches hitting this guy, so they kind of melted a bit. Though I still took pretty good trades because I had decent heroes on it. But the thing is, like when you're fighting like 1 million or 2 million troops with like 1 or 2 marches, you're still gonna be struggling. Especially if they're like tier 4, tier 5. But yeah, I finally swarmed that dude out, and you guys see me bopping up to this guy. Only Charlie on his wall, nothing crazy. I mean, of course, Charlie isn't terrible. You could do worse, but honestly, when you have all the options of at least like legendary heroes, it would have been way better, especially in like a swarm situation. Like I keep mentioning Raygro, but Raygro excels as well as Tom. I mean, I don't know if Tom would be as good in a swarm situation as Raygro, but Raygro has so much he has like a counter damage skill that makes it just so advantageous. At least in a swarm situation, you'd be I don't know how to put it, but you'd just be taking like better trades than you would have with like other heroes, you know. So honestly, just keep that in mind when you're getting swarmed. Like Raygro, Tom, you gotta make sure you check out those skills. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I was kind of hesitant to taking helipad here because I wanted them to port up so like I could get more action, but I didn't want to just be a freaking dummy and just let them come in. So I was like, all right, I'll take helipad and I'll force these guys out. And I end up swarming them down and they just skedaddle, which is kind of sad because I was enjoying it. But then we pushed them back into their spawn, and to give them credit, they did fight us a lot, but at some point I actually got really extremely bored, and I also wanted to make sure I was still earning points. So what I do is, if you guys are watching the PC version that I upload later, you guys can watch that. I basically sent my marches into the structures to just start earning points, and then I started closing accounts, and I just left like one account there just so you guys could watch it on the PC version if you guys do enjoy that. I also do upload some music. I try to put some music on the PC version just so you guys could maybe enjoy that just a bit more, because I know it does get it's I know it's like not the most interesting, especially with all the silence. So I did try to, just make that a little bit more entertaining. And I hope you guys do enjoy that. If you guys are into watching that, you guys get to see all the accounts I run, and that's pretty awesome. I also want to mention that if you're watching this, special person, I was in English chat today, and it was just pretty funny or just pretty nice because I'd gotten my voice complimented, and I do really thank you guys because those kind of compliments really make me smile, and they just make my day. Because I mean, I used to not be super I didn't like my voice that much, but you guys love it. You guys call it soothing, and some people have told me that they just fall asleep to it, which is a weird feeling, but it's amazing. So I do thank you guys, and I'm glad I can just provide you guys content and a sleep voice. Okay, I'm glad you guys can sleep to my voice. It's awesome. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy this video. I try my best to commentate. I'm not the best. I'm not the biggest player. I don't know all the mechanics in the game. I'm always improving, and I do just hope that whatever information I give you guys are learning from it. And I hope that I'm not screwing you guys up along the way. I do try my best. So I do thank you guys for always just being so supportive. And yeah, I mean, I just wanted to kind of say that. And yeah, but yeah, I do go through a lot of reports during this. I think like the end half here is going to be a lot of reports, and I might end up cutting my voice off if it's a lot of reports because I don't really know what to talk about in this situation. You guys just see me scrolling. I think I had like 200 reports here, like 100 or 200, at least overall, because I do go through a lot and it doesn't show like the full number. Also, if you guys would be interested, I don't know if I do this or not, but I could always go through my accounts and just show the reports between all of them if you guys would like. I don't know if people are that into reports. You might you might just like the field combat, or I don't know, whatever you guys might be here for. Also, some dude slithered out earlier, and I never saw him do this, but he ends up taking the helipad right beside me, and like near the end of the video, I ended up taking it back. But I was like, what the heck? I think he like hopped into a train station while everybody was focused over here and just sent a solo march in on a mission. I mean, honestly, it might have been like optimal that I let them take helipad just so I could smack some more bases before the thing was over. If I was really thinking, I would have just let them do it. I mean, we honestly had massive advantage. All the points were in our favor. We had every building reinforced up. So it would have been really hard for these guys to retaliate. And to be fair, this was a really small alliance, I think. Some of the players, of course, were bigger, but it's like smaller in size, of course, being like, I think 800 or 900 million might, but it was still pretty fun. And these guys put up a little fight. Region 3 Alliance, I mean, if you guys want to check them out, that's whatever, but that's awesome. I do think they had a lot of alts here too, because I know this veteran guy from OG days in the game. I remember him being in chat a lot, and I talked to him a few times. So I think a lot of these were actually, or at least like some of the smaller accounts, maybe like 20, 30 mils were his alts. So I do think that these, maybe he was doing what I do, but just like on a smaller scale, kind of fighting a bit. But this was a decent, this, I will say this is a decent pump. I enjoyed it somewhat, so I'm not complaining. And yeah, you guys see Vet right here. Big shout out to the OG out here. I'm just blabbing now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I say a lot when I start getting nervous or I don't have anything to say. And I mean, even me talking right now is just to distract you guys from my stupidity. Oh yeah, this is me hitting that person. That like 50, 60 mil player, just solo smacking them with my marches. I don't even know what I was thinking. I should have waited till my ult came. But I was thirsty. I was thirsty for blood, and I was a hungry little mongrel over here. My freaking marches got murdered, though. Yikes. Also, I will not be uploading a 1 hour version today of, or like for this Pompeii. I won't be uploading the 1 hour version because what I did was I did end up cutting off the footage. And honestly, I don't really want to do a voiceover because I was like stagnant a lot. And it was, when you force people into their in zone, there's a lot of like just sitting, right? Like it was just a lot of sitting still, and I don't want you guys to watch that. So honestly, this is gonna be the only version I upload besides my PC version. I will not be doing the 1 hour version a day. So I do hope you guys understand that. And I mean, I don't think a lot of people care for it anyways, so it's fine. Oh my gosh, this dude was swarming my helipad, and that was just disgusting. Ugh. I think this is me hitting his base. Or was me hitting his base. What the heck? Yikes. Alright. But yeah, I mean, I might cut off my audio soon because I am getting a little bit awkward. I also want to mention they had 8 million troops healed at the end of this. Okay, I was trying to think for something, but they had 8 million troops that they had healed, and that, no wonder these guys were able to fight for so long and so much like on the field. But 8 million, and it's so insane to me because it's understandable somewhat if an alliance does heal, if maybe like winning was pretty plausible. But these guys were sitting in their homes, like home area, or like their spawn area for so long. So it just doesn't make sense for them to heal, especially when we were like at such a huge advantage. And there was almost no way for us to lose, like especially when they got pushed back into their spawn. So it was just kind of crazy they healed so much. And I will say that our team healed 0 troops, and that made me so happy because I mean, I say it so much, but a lot of the time our members do heal, and it's usually like the smaller people, but even then it's just like it hurts my soul when I see them heal troops, Ugh. But yeah, they did not heal, and that made me muchos gracias. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm just blabbing at this point, and I hope you guys are working here through this with me and not wanting to just rip my throat out because I'm a freaking psychopath. But yeah, I will try, guys, to put some of the last clips of Island Raid together for you guys for a final video. I might include some Home Kingdom Zeros, of course, on the dead bases, but I will try to include some of that maybe if I don't have enough, footage. I do try to make sure I have a good amount of, stuff per video for you guys. So I will try to put some of that together for another video. I'll maybe do another hero highlight. If you guys want to see a certain hero, maybe let me know in the comments. Whatever I didn't do already, of course. But I mean, I hope that helps. I will be trying to do a talent tree update. I have been kind of tweaking my talent trees a bit. Of course, they're not super, super, super different from what I did in another video, but I did do a lot more different. And I do have like a talent tree for, let's say, garrisoning, for example, a different talent tree for, maybe siege, just that kind of stuff. Of course, honestly, I will say that siege is really difficult when it comes to talent trees, because I did look at the siege tree and it didn't look super appetizing unless you hit that last tree, and it was just But yeah, you guys see me hitting this freaking helipad beside me. This dude snuck a march in. But yeah, the trades were just disgusting. Honestly, I really kind of wish I let them take that just so I had a little bit more fun over here. Maybe they port in and just start fighting me again. But yeah, that's basically the end. We only got 2 minutes left of this video, and a good portion of it will just be me being all stagnant. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy these videos, and I'll try to put out some more for you guys in the next day or two, just so you guys have some more information videos. I mean, if you guys have anything specific you want to see, maybe drop it in the comments. I'll try to note that, because I do have a notepad that I put some of the video ideas on. I don't always get to them. I don't always do them right away, so I'll try to do that. And maybe it'll help you guys. I just want to help some newbies out here. I do get a lot of people messaging me and just saying that I helped them, and it makes my day. I really do enjoy the fact that so many of you guys have improved your quality of game life thanks to me. I don't know. I know I say this a lot, but it just makes me happy. All right, but it's the last minute of the video, and this is basically the end, guys. You guys see a few more reports. You guys are going to see the final results of the battle, be it victory, all that. We're kind of getting there. Also, I'm sorry, guys. There isn't like a super big amount of just information in this video. I just try to blab sometimes. I'm not the best when it comes to talking or even conversations. Like, if you guys have a real life conversation or even like a Discord call with me, it is disgusting. Like, I suck so bad at making small talk. That's just how I am. I'm an awkward person by nature. I try my best. I do try my best, guys. So just work with me here. And yeah, this is the end of Pompeii. Let's go. I've been waiting for this moment so I can escape from this blabbery hell. But yeah, you guys are able to look at the stats if you want here. It was pretty nice, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am out, and that was it for Pompeii. You guys have an amazing day, amazing night, and thank you for watching and taking a few minutes out of your day just to, yeah, you guys have a good one.